Now everybody's favorite part. So we got both of them in now. They look great. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a fantastic day as always. And we are back out in the garage for another install and upgrade video today. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We do stuff like this here all the time. Upgrades, mods, sponsored videos, product testing. We even mix in some travel videos and other stuff like that and hobbies and whatnot. Anyway, Hawkglow has been gracious enough to send us out another package for us to unbox, install, and test for you guys. I'm excited about it because it's their brand new taillight LED taillight assembly. So the whole package. They do a lot of LED bulbs and other stuff that we've done on the channel in the past. I'll leave those links down below if you want to check them out. We did an LED bulb install on my truck, the 2017 Ram. We just got finished doing a brand new released off-road pod light from them that turned out amazing. They look great and they work great and they're still on the truck. I'll leave that link down below too if you want to check those out, or if you're in the market to pick up some off-road lighting. But these are their new released complete taillight assemblies. I'll show you what we got on the bench over here in a second. So should be pretty plug and play, and everything we've done from them so far has worked great. Still on the trucks and still in use. So let's get to it and see what we got. So again, if you want to, consider subscribing to the channel. I'd appreciate it hugely. Leave a thumbs up if you want to down below. If you got any questions about this product or any of their other products or anything we're up to on the channel, leave them down below. I try to answer all your questions if I possibly can. But let's go ahead and jump to it and show you how we're going to get the stock ones out. Shouldn't be too much of a problem whatsoever. And get these new ones in. I think it's going to be a huge upgrade. So here is what we are dealing with. This is the whole brand new LED housing for our 2018 Ram. Again, I'll leave the link to their website down below. They have these types of setups and other setups and styles on their website for Ford, Chevy, Dodge, and probably other makes and models too if you want to check them out. But these look really, really slick. I love the integrated LED strip in it. I think they're going to be super bright, super clear, and it's going to definitely upgrade the look of the vehicle completely. So we've got just a few little things in the install package. Of course, we've got our wiring harness adapter. So no instructions in the box, but I think it's going to be really straightforward when we take a look, take it apart. I have a feeling this plugs into your main master harness, splits off back here. We've got our wiring in the back right there for the two plugs. So that's going to plug in there. And then we've got these, and then we've got our resistors, probably for the turn signals and whatnot, to make sure we don't have any hyper flash issues. And then a little bit more install brackets and whatnot. So yeah, shouldn't be too bad at all. But these things are looking really, really good just sitting here on the bench. Here's what we're dealing with the stock factory tail lights. So they're not the LED on the sport trucks, they're just the regular tail lights. So I think it's going to be a huge upgrade to what's on here already. So we just got to pop a few screws out and pop the new ones in with our adapters, and we'll be good to go. We had already done a few LED upgrade LED bulb videos on some of these if you want to check those out in the past, but I think this is going to be even better than that. Now everybody's favorite part. There we go. Now it shouldn't be much of a problem. We just got to get two bolts out of the side right here, and then they pop right out. So that's what we're up to now. All right, so we got the stock tail light out, no big deal there. Two screws came out. Here it is, side-by-side comparison with the new one. And then we've got our two plugs right here. And we've got our adapter plug right here. So that's what those two plugs go into, then our main one. And then we've got our resistors. There's our resistors. So let's get it plugged up and test it out. So we got everything mocked up and connected just to test out and make sure it's working like it should. And we've got the wiring adapter right here, the main plug over to the 2 plugs over here on the stock factory wiring. The bottom one was a little tough to get in. You kind of really have to bear down on it to get it snap into that connector. The top one went in just fine. Bottom one, it is in and it's locked in now, but a little difficult to get in, but all good now. And now we can turn them on and let you see what they look like. Check that out. I love the solid LED strip around the side there. That fluid LED, that looks so good. And in the middle too, I think that's going to be a huge upgrade over these stock factory lights. Even with the LED bulbs, they were super bright, but you know, not much flare style to them. These are going to look a lot better. They remind you of the new 5th gen tail lights a good bit, but they look really good and everything's working good. We tested out the flashers and the turn signals and everything. I think for some models they include this just in case you have a hyper flash, this resistor that plugs in on the back. There's those 2 wires there. We're just going to take those off because everything's working just fine. There's no problem with the flashers, turn signals. We tested the reverse light. That's the LED light in the middle there. Everything's working perfect. And here's the other one hooked up and tested on this side. Looking good. So yeah, so now we just got to hook them back up. They include some new mounts in case yours is damaged or something. I think we're going to try to use the stock mounts that are still in there, and that way we don't have to replace them. If that doesn't work, I'll let you know. And they are in and working great. So one quick note, what we ended up doing, the new brackets that come with these, the screws, the stock original screws that came out are too small to go back in the new brackets. So we just used some new bolts and washers and went right in. Be careful not to get anything too long so you don't run it into the black plastic housing and crack it. But everything's fine. It's in there nice and secure. We've tested it. Works great. What we could have done, hindsight being what it is we could have just taken the original clips off the original lights and then it would have worked fine. But it wasn't that big a deal, and they're all in. We did not end up using the resistors. We tested them with and without, and everything seemed to work perfect for our case. Now, I think, if I'm correct, these are usually to deal with hyper flash scenarios. If your hazards or your blinkers are blinking really fast, these will put the correct resistance on it so they blink normally. And if you potentially get a bulb out or a check engine light or something like that, these can also help deal with that as well. So we'll have to watch that, make sure we don't see any other issues, but didn't see any problems with the way the lights function, so we left them out, just taped them up to keep the water out of them. And so yeah, so we got both of them in now. They look great, and so now we'll show you some different pictures and angles. Then we'll try to get some night tests, let you see what they look like all lit up at night. And with that, we're all wrapped up with another install, unboxing, testing, install video for you guys. The Hawkglow tail light assemblies worked perfectly. Didn't have an ounce of trouble out of them. They look great. They look and remind you of the 5th gen new LED style ram tail lights, so that's a huge upgrade in my book. Plug and play. Like I said, we had just the slightest little bit of issue with the bolts going back in, or the screws that came out. Could have used the brackets off the old ones. I didn't think about it till it's too late. So either way, that would work out fine. No problems with any. We've had them on for a couple of days, testing them now. No problems with any tail light, LED bulb messages, light out messages, check engine lights. No hyper flash issues, nothing like that. Even though we chose not to put those resistors in, no problems whatsoever. I did want to mention too, it says on their website and everything that these are DOT certified, so they are DOT legal, so you shouldn't have any issues there. I know that's kind of a point, sticking point for some people with these aftermarket lights and whatnot, so that should be good to go. Again, huge thank you, shout out to Hawkglow for sending these out. Again, I'll leave all the links down below. I did a couple of shots at nighttime showing you the pod lights on the front of the truck that we just installed from them. So if you want to check that video out, I've got it linked down below for you too. Of course, the tail light assemblies, and we got some other stuff in the works, and we also did an LED headlight bulb install. I'll leave that one linked down below. So I've got affiliate links and everything if you want to check out their website, coupon codes if you want to save a few dollars. It will help out the channel as well. If you're doing some shopping, I would appreciate it. You see what else they got on their website, all kinds of other stuff for Ford, Chevy, Dodge, Jeep, other makes and models, and all kinds of LED light bulbs that'll fit all kinds of stuff. So yeah, check them out. And if you enjoy this kind of content, please leave a thumbs up. I appreciate it immensely. Subscribe to the channel for more stuff like this. We do unboxing and testing videos, all kinds of car related products and stuff, mods and upgrades, performance stuff, travel, vacation videos too. So you can find all kinds of stuff on the channel. I appreciate you guys being here as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.